Yo, this is Mr. O, and today, this is Mr. O, and today I would like you to bring out your packet and go to homework number 6, tangent lines, and we will go over with most of the item here, and I need you to complete the entire packet at the end of the period. Okay, thank you. So here, number one, determine if x, y, or segment xy is tangent to circle z. Again, remember, if it's tangent, they make a 90-degree angle here because they're going to be perpendicular. That means we should be able to use Pythagorean theorem in order for us to know if it's going to be tangent. And let's try it now. Remember that this one here is 6.4 and that's also 6.4. So this side of the triangle is 12.8, right? Because this is 6.4 also. Okay, so therefore my A here is 12.8, my B is 9.6, and C is 16 because the 90 degrees right here, this is opposite to that one. So therefore, I'm going to have 12.8 squared plus 9.6 squared is equal to 16 squared. Possibly, okay? If they're going to be equal, then XY is tangent. If they're not going to be equal, then they're not tangent, okay? So 12.8 squared plus 9.6 squared, using my calculator, I get 256. 16 squared is 256 also. So therefore, xy is tangent. Next, number 3. I have here this 8.5, that's also 8.5. This is 5, and that's 20. Okay. You know what? I'll just do number 4 because 1 and 3 are very similar. So I know that this one is 2.7. That's the radius. Then therefore, I know this is also 2.7. I'm checking if xy is tangent to the circle z. So the 90 should be over here. So this is my A, this is my B, and this is my C. My A here is 3.6 squared. My B here is 2.7 squared. Now my C is 1.8 plus 2.7. So 1.8 plus 2.7, that will give me 4.5 squared. So applying the Pythagorean theorem, 3.6 squared plus 2.7 squared, that will give me 20.25. And then 4.5 squared is also 20.25. Since they are equal, then xy is a tangent. Okay, there are times that they're not equal. Okay, just coincident number 1 and 4 are equal here. Next, find the value of x. Assume that the segment appear to be the segment that are to be tangent. So this is considered to be tangent. That's x there. So I know this is my A and my B because this is my 90-degree angle. So therefore, 9 squared plus 14 squared is equal to x squared. So 9 squared plus 14 squared is going to be 277 x squared. Take the square root, take the square root. Now we're going to break it down again if we can. Okay, 277, 14. It's not breakable. I believe it's not. Yep, it's not. So we'll leave it square root of 277 here. Okay. Number 7. Okay, this is a good problem. We have a circle here. The radius is 24. This appear to be tangent. So that's 90. So therefore, this is my A and that's my B. My C is going to be 24 right here and an X. So therefore, my A is 24 squared. My B is 32 squared is equal to X plus 24 squared. 24 squared plus 32 squared is going to be 1600 is equal to x plus 24 squared. On this case here, I will not FOIL it. Nor sometimes we can FOIL this. We can FOIL it, but there's an easier way. What's an easier way? You can take the square root of this and square of that one. This will cancel it out. Again, let me repeat. You can FOIL it if you would like to. You will have a different way or approach to answer it, but you will end up with the same answer. But in this case, I will not, because I can take the square root of 1600. If you use your calculator, the square root of 1600, I believe is 40. Is equal to x plus 24. Subtract 24 on both sides here. So therefore, cancel, cancel. 40 minus 24 is 16. That's the value of x. Understood? Next. Let's do number 9. Again, this is x here. So this has to be also x here. And the entire thing is 21. This is appear to be the tangent. So this is a 90. So therefore, my A is 12.6. My B is x and x. So that will give me 12.6 squared plus 2x, because x plus x, 2x squared is equal to 21. Now, 12.6 squared plus 12.6 squared is 158.76. What is 2x squared? 2x squared is 2x times 2x. So the answer should be 4x squared is equal to 21 squared, which is 441. Subtract 158.76 here. Subtract 158.76 here. So 158.76 to 82. 4x squared. So divide them all by 4. Divided by 4. 70.56 x squared, 70.56. And we will take the square of this, square of that. Since 70.56 is decimal, you are allowed to have a decimal here. Unlike in the previous problem, it was 277, square root of 277 is an integer. We may be able to break it down. So it's an integer, means that there's no decimal. So we leave it like that, or we can break it down, like I said. But this one here, square root of the decimal value, we're going to take a decimal answer for that. The answer is x equal to 8.4. Good. Next. 11. So I'm going to start this one. I like it to finish it. So what will be the equation here? First, I see this is the radius, x. So how much would this be? That has to be also x. So therefore, what's the equation? This is the tangent here. So the 90 should be right here. So this is my A and that's my B. I'm going to have now x squared plus 12 squared is equal to x plus 6 squared. Okay? On this case here, I cannot add the x squared and the 12 squared. So means say I cannot take the square of that one, square of that one, because I have an x here. Unlike a while ago, there it was only 1600. There's no x. So I could do that one. This one will be different. Okay? Here, x squared is x squared. 12 squared is 144. Here's a portion that you need to FOIL them. FOIL, x times x is x squared. X times 6 is 6x. 6 times x is 6x. 6 times 6 is 36. Combine the like terms. X squared was 6x plus 6x is 12x plus 36. And this will be x squared plus 144. If I subtract x squared, combine them, this x squared will cancel out. 144 is equal to 12x plus 36. Now I can subtract 36 here on both sides, subtract 36, subtract 36 here. Let me write the answer to work here. So 144 minus 36 is 108 equals 12x divided by 12, divided by 12, 108 divided by 12. It's x equal to 9. If x equal to 9, then this should be 9. That has to be 9. Okay? All right. Thank you. Move on. Now, find each value or measurement. Assume that the segment appear to be tangent or tangent. Anyway, if they're tangent, this is external point, so therefore they have to be equal here. So 2x plus 16 is equal to 7x minus 29. So just solve for the x here. Move the 2x there will give me 5x. Add the 29 there. 16 plus 29 is equal to 45. Yep. It's equal to 45. Divide by x. X equal to 9. If x equal to 9, you're solving for wx. So 7 times 9 minus 29. 63 minus 29 is 34. So the answer there is 34. Okay. Let me do 14 here. 14. This is 12. That's appear to be tangent. They have to be equal here. So we know that they will be equal here, right? Because they are to tangent. So 13x minus 16, 4x plus 11. Solve it. This will give you what? 9x, and this will give you plus 16, 27. So x equal to 3, right? When you have x equal to 3, I need you to plug in the 3 right there. If you plug in the 3 there, that will give you 4 times 3 plus 11. That will give you 12 plus 11, which is 23. So now you have here 23 as this side here, and you have a 12 here. The question is, how much is FD? You have to find, how do you find FD here? Remember this 90-degree angle. So you can use Pythagorean theorem to find FD over there, okay? Finish this one on your own, okay? And last one will be, let me leave the 16 to you guys. I'm going to go over 13 here just to start somewhere. Again, if they're all appear to be tangent when you're finding a perimeter of quadrilateral ABCD, remember that 17 is equal to this red one is equal to this red one, and this orange one here is equal to that orange, and this green one is equal to that green one here, okay? How do you do this one here, okay? First, you have to understand that the entire AB is 29. So if this is 17, 29 minus 17 will give you how much? This is going to be 12 here. If that's 12, this has to be also 12. Is that clear? If this blue one here is 17, this has to be 17 also, right? But the entire thing is 21. So 21 minus 17 is 4. So therefore, this is 4, and that's also 4. If this here is 2.5, that's also how much? 2.5. There you go. We're able to solve it, and you can find the perimeter now. Same thing with this. Just to give you an idea, this has to be equal to that. This has to be equal to that. And remember, this portion here will be equal when you subtract 32 and 2y plus 11 to get that. And whatever is here should be the same thing as that one. Okay? For you to find the perimeter, when you solve for the x and y, you have to plug it back to the equation. Okay? And there you go. Make sure you complete this worksheet, and I'll make sure that I'll check it, and everything should be complete and done neatly to get credit. Okay, you have all the time to complete this, and as always, kaboom.